Alright, guys, so something a little bit different for the AMA today. It's more of answering the question of what would I recommend for post-competition, post-season, in regards to training, nutrition, and the drugs, to be fair. So, if your season's come to an end, there's going to be two chains of thought here. Some people are like, let's blast all the gear in the world and try and get a massive rebound. Now, me personally, my advice would be that the thing that's the most anabolic and going to cause the most response from a diet is food. It's reverse dieting. The one thing you've really restricted is your calories. So, the one thing that's going to have the most impact on your ability to grow is by increasing calories. So before you think about drugs or before you think about anything, food is the first focus. Food focus first. How much to introduce into your diet, how much food to increase by, now that comes down to the individual. Me personally, all the fats that I previously mentioned, you want to reintroduce them into your diet and have them spread out with several meals a day, preferably probably first meal of the day and last meal of the day. I would actually recommend dropping to TRT. Now, TRT is independent on blood work, but a ballpark figure for someone like me would be around probably 150 to 250 a week. It's quite broad. Well-being, and well-being is obviously the most important thing you want to try and re-establish after a show. The drugs have a massive effect. You know, if you're using Trembolone, Winstrol, any DHTs, you're going to feel pretty worn down and bogged down, especially if you've been using any AI or crushing estrogen as well. So you want to allow for those things to restore. So this is why I say having the healthy fats, dropping all the drugs out, including the AIs and whatnot, to get things back to balance. Now with training you want to be realistic. So today we're going to put some clips up and show you some stuff. You'll be seeing them as we're talking. Reduce the volume, man. When you're not on gear, you're not really going to progress. There's going to be a lot of people out there listening to go, oh, but you can progress on 200 milligrams or 250 milligrams test. Maybe you can, maybe you're an exception. But the majority of people won't be able to, especially when they've come from having super physiological amounts of anabolics in their body. One set to failure, but nothing beyond. You don't need any force reps. You don't need any assistance on any reps. You just go to you can't do any more, and then you move on. Simple as that. Make sure you stay on top of all your kind of organ support. So, you know, you can have your saw palmetto for your prostate. You can have your astragalus for your kidneys. You want your NAC and your TUDCA for your liver. And then you want your ubiquinol and omegas for your heart. Vitamin D3, K2, things like that. Keep them all in place. Make sure you stay on top of that. That's not something you just drop because you're not now in pre-contest. Just because the drugs are out, it doesn't mean you still don't need protection. You're best off making sure everything is fully restored, because then when you go back on cycle, everything's going to function a lot better. And you're actually going to get a nice boost and a nice second wind once the time comes, if it comes, if you need to do it. Got any questions, you just let us know, go deeper into any of these topics, and check out all the other videos on the channel, because there are a shitload from the rest of the gang and myself. So IFBB AMA, bringing you another little topic video. Peace and love.